So Mariana, thanks for inviting me. What a great session. Amazing speakers so far. Yeah, I'm coming from Berlin. I'm German. I am coming out of 20 years of media marketing and mobile technology, and dived into blockchain in end of 2016, beginning 2017. And as I'm coming out of marketing and media, developed a couple of platforms, turned into technology, started developing publishing platforms in the mobile space. I definitely have seen it myself, what a lot of people in the marketing industry have seen over the past decade, over the past years, especially, that the marketing industry is facing tremendous issues. Basically, the biggest issue is the advertising industry, that no one really wants to see ads anymore, and that this is so far the main revenue stream for all the publishing platforms, especially the digital publishing platforms that came out of the area of the internet. So I would like to show you a solution that we have worked on since 2018. Let me quickly screen share. I hope you can all see. So, which is the WOM protocol, which I'm the founder and CEO of. We believe that the future of marketing is ad-free. In the beginning, of course, we believe in a singularity of the concept, but we believe that the future is in honest, authentic word of mouth recommendations, something that people are anyway already doing every day. And 50% of all purchase decisions on planet Earth have a base in word of mouth marketing. The problem that we are tackling with the WOM protocol is ineffective, inauthentic marketing. Even on YouTube, you can see the highest engagement actually is the skip button. Especially a younger generation, millennials or so-called Gen Z teenagers are not, you cannot really get them in front of the TV anymore, unless I have to say it's of course Netflix and what we have learned already from big OTT platforms, everything is subscription based. So again, without advertisement. In YouTube, they are skipping over the ad. And of course, besides the skip finger, they have the swipe finger. So in every lean forward format, which are most of the mobile platforms, the Instagrams, the Snapchats, the TikToks on this planet, people are swiping the ads. So there was this tendency then to influencer marketing. A lot of marketing budgets shifted into influencer marketing. But meanwhile, after a few years in the influencer marketing space, also, a lot of people in the space have discovered that the audiences are feeling influencers more and more inauthentic, and 43% of consumers think that this is not really trustworthy content anymore when someone gets paid, prepaid for saying a certain product or brand is great. So there is a $335 billion spent annually on these messages to consumers, but they ignore them, distrust them, and so these marketing channels are kind of ineffective. 1 second. The opportunity we see is word of mouth. It's the oldest marketing on planet Earth, the one form of marketing that has the highest conversion rates in everything. Interestingly, there are 2.1 billion product recommendations already made every day. How is this happening? It's happening on WhatsApp. It's happening on all these social channels, everywhere where someone is creating content, uploading content, me sharing a restaurant tip with a friend over WhatsApp, or posting about the cat and my lovely cat and the cat food she loves on Instagram. So all these recommendations are made. It's a gold mine of content, but it's kind of golden nuggets beneath the earth. The advertisers don't have access to this kind of content and cannot use it yet in their marketing initiatives. But 50% of purchase decisions have a base in peer-to-peer recommendations. So we have created the WOM protocol, a solution that is a whole ecosystem of technology, a solution that will provide creators a fair share in the content that they create about products they love. We have created an authentication system to identify and validate this kind of content, because that's the most important thing, is bringing trust into the content and understanding, is this really a word of mouth recommendation, an honest, authentic recommendation? So we had to find out what's the secret sauce, and how can we kind of validate, authenticate the secret sauce, and make it trustworthy and scalable. Then we deliver a new way for platforms to use this kind of content as a new form of marketing for the advertisers, and make it available and accessible for advertisers. And of course, advertisers, brands can access this kind of content and give it a boost on all sorts of social networks. So the word of mouth protocol's USP is incentivized authenticity. We had to figure out how can we gain and leverage or create trust in this kind of content. So when someone is creating a product recommendation, can you really trust it? We all know it, even on Amazon, everywhere where you have reviews, 5-star, 4-star, 3-star, 2-star, 1-star, people tend also to distrust the 5-star. Was the 5-star created by the company that is creating also the product? People look first on the 1-star, slowly they work themselves up. So how can we bring trust into these 5-star reviews or in recommendations that are made on social networks? And we found out the secret sauce is the authenticity, the creativity, and the positivity, and that this needs to be peer reviewed. It can be peer reviewed because people are watching content already every day. And especially young people have seen already endless amounts of content. And what we have figured out is they have kind of bullshit detectors pre-installed in their head. They sense authenticity, positivity, and creativity in content, the quality of content, in milliseconds. So we have created a peer review system for content where they can quickly rate and validate content, and where consensus mechanisms, which are lying beneath or which are the secret sauce or the soul of the WOM protocol, find out which content is authentic, which is real word of mouth content. The solution is decentralized. So I saw in Christian's presentation naming the very important part of creating DAOs. That's also our goal. Our approach is truly decentralized. Our system, our technology is infra technology that will be open source to most of the parts and can be integrated in any social network, e-commerce platform, messaging platform. From there, the content, when someone is creating a piece of content, he or she can claim that this is honest word of mouth content. It goes through an authentication system. It can be on the platform itself. It could be on Instagram, on Snapchat, on TikTok, where the people can not only watch the content, but rate the content. So the community votes for it. After it got authenticated, it shows up into a huge campaign manager where the brands can access the content. And after that, push the content again and give it scale so that even an non-influencer, let's say me loving just my cat and she loves a certain cat food and I'm sharing this with my friends, I don't have reach. Can generate any kind of scale, but through the campaign manager, my content can reach scale, can get pushed on all sorts of social networks or e-commerce platforms. So I'm jumping now maybe over this slide because of the time, but it's for content creators, authenticators, it's for platforms, it's helping all this whole kind of supply chain. It's helping the supply chain to monetize this kind of content, and brands and advertisers can access the content in a decentralized application in a campaign manager. We believe that the market opportunity is huge. As I said, 335 billion are spent anyway on marketing initiatives that we view as more and more ineffective. And we believe in the next 5 years that we will have a fair chance of capturing 5% at least of the affiliate and influencer marketing spend. The achievement so far, we have created mobile applications. We have already integrated our protocol in platforms. It's already live. You can test it, you can download it, you can see how is it to rate content, how can I monetize. there are these two participants that we believe are going to bring the gig economy to the next level. It's everyone can create content. If I'm not a content creator, I can validate content. So I can just get access to earning rights, which are earning rights to the WOM token. We are listed already with the cryptocurrency, the token that we have created on 3 crypto exchanges, Bithumb, Bithumb Global, and KuCoin. We have a huge crypto and blockchain community that we have already built in 15 different locations across the globe. And we have brands and partners like Adidas, Yay, My Cashbacks, Groupify, and Advanced Store, which has 900 brands on board that are testing our protocol. We have amazing investors on board, so it's also a very unusual, I would say, blockchain project, because we have mainly institutional investors, family offices, venture capital, not really crypto and blockchain funds like Christian is leading here. We have one we have actually 2, but we have overall 20 institutional investors, angel investors, and family offices from across the globe on board. We didn't do any ICO or IEO. We decided to just take the money that we have raised and go then through a direct listing, really work, implement the protocol into all sorts of platforms and give it organic demand. And so far we did very well. Our token has also developed very well, more than 250% plus in the last 6 months. So that's where we are. We are very well funded. We are a team of about, with all the marketing people, which is crazy when you have 15 communities across the globe, around 45 people that we have on board. A lot of wonderful technologists, excellent CTO, excellent system architect, all the people you really need for building new decentralized systems. And yeah, we are on a very good development, very good journey so far. And I'm looking forward to speak to more platforms, to more e-commerce companies, to more brands, and explain what we are doing with the WOM protocol and how we can be of help with the infrastructure technology that all these wonderful up and coming social networks and digital publishing platforms can monetize, maybe additionally to advertisement in the beginning, but how they can monetize in a new way.
Fascinating. So this is the information on how to reach out to Melanie and her company. What an amazing fundraising, and how appropriate it is to have done this with traditional VCs and top tier brands in the space that could actually help you get to the next stage. So love the raise and what you guys have done.
Thank you so much.
Is the token a utility token? And
yes,
it was not used for fundraising, right? So
no, we haven't. We have decided against an ICO IEO. It's a utility token. We have already brands who have purchased it to use the token in the campaign manager. And for example, Adidas, we made it also in the Adidas Accelerator program. And instead of giving equity, they decided to purchase WOM token, to use the token and to use and test it in the campaign manager. And therefore, I can really say this is a real utility. We believe in real decentralization, and we are going to decentralize as much as possible in the WOM protocol. The authenticator, for example, is something, it's really something every social network can integrate and allow users or communities to also rate the content that is created. And so it's an infrastructure technology that can be implemented everywhere and should, of course, in the future be completely trustless.